Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing about the topic that is city creation. In this basically we are talking 20% error, and in this basically we are discussing about one topic that is software industry's error. Basically, in this basically we are discussing about 1 lakh big or small software company. This software company, this basically projects created, this created, human needs created, this created. This is the most dangerous topic, and this is basically going to create problem in software industry. This basically also generated checking of this all above data basically, that is basically the text box equal to this many words, then basically this words equal to 1000 cities. This all thing basically we have already discussed. This all thing basically we have already discussed. Created the glacier basically, and then basically the software word basically, software words cities created, going to create. Then basically we discuss this basically. This we have discussed. Reason behind this is how many words basically from this and this, the software company basically, sorry, so the software company's words are how much basically from this word basically, which was used for the Tamil Nadu tsunami basically, and this is the most dangerous topic actually. And due to that basically how many countries are going to impact. The reason this is basically the time machine which is kept by the mostly by the one caste. It can be Uttar Pradesh, it can be entire north. Some north people basically might have kept that basically, which north people means in satellite basically, they are basically, they have kept this time machine basically. If anything is going to happen to that incidents basically which is going to happen, then basically it will create problem to the entire world basically. That was actually that you can say this is the one of the gun basically which has kept by the north people basically. Entire north basically is one that everybody knows. Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, all have become one basically. Like this basically all have become one basically. So like that basically they have kept this gun basically, that if anybody is going to create problem to that particular incidents which is going to happen, which incidents basically, that I don't know basically, which incidents that basically I don't know. If anybody is going to create problem to that incidents, then basically this will be that data, that is this and this basically, this will create problem to the whole world. So this is literally basically somebody has put on like this basically, gun means this gun basically. In simple language I will explain actually what actually, just a minute. First I will check basically how many girls are rejected more basically. See, this many girls basically has rejected. Gun means this basically. See, this gun basically, yeah, this gun basically. I'm talking about this gun basically. So somebody has kept this gun basically here. This is actually gun basically. You can say this as a gun basically. Somebody has kept a gun basically to the whole world basically, like this. If this in that incident basically which is going to happen, if anything is going to create problem basically, then basically just see our stuff basically which is going to happen, that is this words basically, and this energy basically, that will be the tsunami which has impacted till now basically. Ice tsunami has happened in USA, Russia basically also impacted. Then basically few earthquakes happened in the India. Then Pakistan also got some earthquake. But then Bangladesh, Dubai also got some lots of things. Then basically the other countries also basically might get problem basically as per the time basically. If any stuff basically, that group basically are asking, and if basically they are other countries basically are not giving the data, then basically see basically what are the things going to happen. So this is basically literally the gun basically, you can say. This basically you can't say as a gun basically. Which name basically I should give basically, I am not able to understand. just a minute, I will just see basically is there any, just a minute, I will, nuclear bomb in India. How many nuclear bombs are basically, just see basically that. This solar missile, this solar also basically. So India have basically 164 nuclear bomb, Pakistan 170 more 6 and 6 more basically. North Korea have 30. So the person basically, just a minute, the person basically who triggered this, that is equivalent to this basically, not gun also basically. He has kept the nuclear bomb basically. If any country is going to create problem, then I will shoot this nuclear bomb basically. So one of the person told that what is nuclear bomb basically. Then one of the person told that basically these words are equal to cities and generates some energies that are nuclear basically. That are basically nuclear basically. Then he told that, oh, that means somebody has put this basically in front of the world basically. If our task is not going to happen, then basically these all are the things going to happen. So one of the person told that basically in Earth planet basically, if anybody takes the gun basically, then basically which kind of punishment basically they gets. See basically, this is actually biggest gun basically. They have triggered the nuclear bomb basically. They had triggered the nuclear bomb basically. This is nuclear bomb actually. This is actually nuclear bomb basically, you can say. This is going to trigger. This is going to trigger basically. This is going to trigger basically when the certain level of task is not going to happen. They are going to create some problem basically in the task basically, which is they are going to create basically. So one of the person told that which is that task here basically. कौन सा टास्क मतलब कौन सा काम है. In Hindi basically this is called. In Malayalam basically it is called Eda task basically. Ed karyam basically. In English Malayalam basically. I am not so fluent basically in Malayalam. Then also basically I told basically Ed karyam Ed task which basically has triggered this basically. Has triggered this basically and which has kept as a nuclear basically. It's not gun basically, it's a nuclear actually. It's not gun basically. Repeating the word, it's not gun basically, it's a nuclear bomb basically. So somebody has kept this as a nuclear bomb basically, and which is going to impact to the whole world basically. So USA basically might have told something that basically we are not going to give you. So they also basically dumped that nuclear bomb. Russia also told that basically we are not going to do your task. So they also basically dumped that nuclear bomb basically. Then India basically some state basically or city basically might have told that basically we are not going to give you this. So that the earthquake happened. Pakistan also basically might be. Bangladesh is there. Then Dubai also basically might have told that basically sorry we can't give you that help basically. So they basically also dumped some bomb basically. Nuclear bomb is, it can be tsunami, it can be earthquake basically. That nuclear bomb basically. Then basically the other countries basically are still there basically. If they are asking give help, that country will say no I can't help. Then basically nuclear bomb. So in next video basically we are going to see how many nuclear bombs basically like this are created for India.